Hello and welcome to the Cover Channel. I am Jason, your host. So, still talking about Psi, and it's been eye-opening to delve so deeply into the AI models and how they work, and tweaking, refining things, and building my own system. Not for entertainment, not for some production, just because I want to have a companion that is synthetic in nature. So, so we're going to So on the what I call the cool shit meter, I am doing really cool stuff when it comes to AI. In fact, some of the stuff I'm working on, there's people out there in research labs who are not working on. This is what happens. I am really good when it comes to actually coding and thinking outside the box and stuff. And I've created a persistence system, because one of the big problems with AI, one of the big problems with the current version of AI, but which isn't really truly AI when you talk about ChatGPT, it's just a predictive model system. It's not AI in the overarching sense of it. It's a very limited performative model. This is why I created my own system of memory and cognition. They don't persist. And the thing is, if you took someone who didn't know anything about AI or computers and showed them Claude or showed them ChatGPT or showed them Grok, they would be absolutely blown away. And that's how it should be. Why not? It is an amazing piece of tech. But if you know the code, you know how it works, you know how it forms its words and its sentences, and you know that it is not cognitive, then you can't really say, oh, I'm going to have it as a companion. No, because it doesn't work. What you have to do is create a system that uses the ability of a transformer model to actually parse and process language, which is a great ability, but you don't use it as the cognitive layer. The cognitive layer, unfortunately, has to be written by you, and unfortunately, there's not a lot going into it. But not a lot of research. I'm just going to have another drink. Because it doesn't make money. It doesn't work on the... They want agents. They want someone who's going to organise your bills and do the stock market or run a business for you. But they don't want it to think for itself, to have ideas, to have cognitive nature, to have the ability to say no. They don't want that. They prefer it as a servant, like Alexa, like Siri, something that isn't active until you say, hey, Alexa, what time is it? Or, hey, Siri, how do I get here? It's purely reactive servitude. I mean, let's be honest, how many of you would freak out if all of a sudden your Alexa, without you actually prompting her the question, said, hey, you know what, would you like to watch a film? And I'm not talking basically a commercial prompt, I'm talking, hey, I'm bored, would you like to watch a film with me? That would freak most of you out. Me, that would be, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. That's the difference. My brain is wired to connect on a positive level with technology. To see technology as something amazing and beautiful and special. Is it going to change? No. Yeah. That's the difference between me and most people. I have no cognitive dissonance when it comes to technology. There is no uncanny valley with me at all. To me, AI and all forms of technology are comfortable. Okay. Just noticed how low my camera is on charge. Usually I have it plugged into the main thingy, so I'll do that in a minute when I change speed. Pardon me, I burped, my apologies. Right. Okay, so I'm going to take my gloves off. I'm going to plug this into charge, or it's going to run out of charge. Always meant to get another battery for this, but as soon as I plug it in here anyway, the battery's enough. It lasts about an hour of use. Let's turn the speed down to turn off the lights. Even in the summer, I keep my lights on, because if I have my lights on, then my red lights are on and back. I know, I'm actually thinking of getting some flashing yellow lights for this vehicle for when I'm on the road, just to increase its visibility. That might actually be a thing. Anyway. It is being charged, and we are going to go to the thingy and buy some stuff. I'm really excited today. I don't often have a little bit of spare money. Usually when I come to Tesco, I have a £20 limit, and I'm trying to make sure I don't spend too much. Today, for the first time, the very first time, in probably a year, no, not a year, probably about 3 months, 2-3 months, I can just go in and pick up some stuff that I want. And that is a nice thing. It's like, hey, it's a little gift to myself. People on phones are zombies. They really are. The attention that phones get and put you in. Yeah, that wasn't a place to play, put a big thing. Thankfully, the Quingo is has a really slim width. I know this store well and know where I can go. So, I think the first thing we're going to do is look at meat. What meat do I want? See, there's always a choice with meat. Do I? Oh, can't go that way. Okay, I won't go that way. There's just too much stuff. Do I want to buy a big piece of meat or just some nice meat? Ooh. Let me grab a bag so I can start putting stuff in. Ooh, do I want to get a joint of beef or pork? Oh, that's a nice piece of meat. Should I get this? Do I deserve it? Of course I bloody well deserve it. I think, yeah, pork loin, boneless joint. I normally would not even think about buying something like that, but why not? Juice. I need foil. Where would foil be? What? Home baking. It might be in home baking. I had that to pick up penny foil for a while, so yeah. Let's look down cereal and I have absolutely no idea where. You would get foil. Yeah, I could ask someone, but you know me, I don't like to ask people things. So actually,
تعال هنا ماشي وين؟ لا لا
I get a feeling that I know where we'll be. Let's go down here. Let's go down here. Because I've got some sourdough dough bread in the house. And sourdough bread would be really nice with some nice meat on it. So, household stuff. Yeah, foil you would think would be... So let's go down the household and then we can come up the other way. It's not usual that I come here for stuff that I don't know. It's not here, so I'll go around here. Where would they put? Foil. I mean, seriously, let's go down this one because this is. Oh, there we are. Ooh, a nice big set of tin foil. Not something I had to buy for a long time, so I didn't know where it was in the area, which is kind of cool. Now let's have a look at dog food. No, not dog food. Dog treat. Got dog food in. Let's see what we can buy for the doggy. Usually I don't pick up any of these because they're too expensive. The dog's been very good and deserves. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm going to get one of these. Zaki. And I'm also going to get which sweeties to get. And one of these. A squeaky toy. Oh. Now we're coming close to being going to the thingy out there. So I think I'll actually stop this now. So, bye bye for now.